Hello, my name is Chris and I would like to show you how to create a spaceship, an easy one, in Blender. And at the beginning we start modeling. Okay, we open Blender and we're going to use the cube that already exists. So okay, let's switch to, no, we would like to do the half of the work just to save energy and modeling power. So what can we do in the beginning? We will use a modifier called mirror modifier. So I'm pushing my cube a little bit more on the x-axis to the right in this case. Maybe here, maybe it's next to the epsilon axis, like this. And now I will add a mirror modifier. This is the mirror modifier, and before it works, we have to add an empty, and this empty allows us to define the position where the mirroring should take place. Okay, I will name it mirror empty. Now I switch back to the cube and I say, okay, I would choose the empty, and this is the easiest way. I take this pipette and then so. And now by switching on and off, you see what the mirror modifier is doing. And it's also possible to define which axis should be mirrored, but in this case, it's quite fine already. Otherwise, you should take the other options, the epsilon axis or the z axis. Okay, now switch to the edit mode. And at the beginning, I would like to shape the form, the general form. Okay, elected. Be aware that you only selected the front vertices. Okay, maybe like this. And now I use a small trick, and this is that I want to scale, to put all these vertices at one point, and I would like to define this point here, this vertices should be the vertice I want to scale to. And there is an option to do this. You have to select all the vertices, and the white one here, if you click several times, then it starts to get white. Let's do it again, and then the last you choose should be white, and this is now the white one. And here comes the trick. I use this white one is called active, and when I'm scaling down, you see what happened. This will be our front of. Maybe I'm taking all these points together, and to get all points, you can active this X-ray mode. And now I will push it more in the epsilon axis. So something like that. Maybe. Okay, maybe it's a little bit. Now we can modify it later, but I think it should be a little bit more in the front. I think that's better. Okay, and now I took these vertices in the back, selecting these ones, just be sure, and not to get confused later on. I put the transform point back again on media point. And now I'm scanning on the z-axis, a little bit more closer like this. And this is the form of the spaceship, for example. What is typical for a spaceship? Yes, of course, you need an engine or something where it looks like that there's an engine and there should be an output. Okay, and therefore I'm doing an inset like that. And now I'm modeling the output of the engine like this. Maybe I think it's better to put it more in. So I push it a little bit on the epsilon axis. Maybe like that. And now we'll do one inset more. Scale it, maybe like this. Okay, so extrude it in the epsilon axis. Scale a little bit, extrude. Scale a little bit, extrude, just to get more, I should say, more details. Extrude, scale. Okay, extrude. No, I'm doing insert now. Insert. Oh, that was wrong. Insert. Now I'm moving more in. Doing extrude, more in. Maybe something like that. Maybe the last one should be a little bit bigger, but that may be okay. I think that's okay. If you want to add more details, that can you do every time. But at the end, I will show you how to texture this, and then I think it's starting to look like a spaceship. Okay, it's more a fighter than it's a really big spaceship. So yes, this is the defined material, the default material, and now we can change the material, and this is quite easy. Go here to the material property, and now you can change, of course, if you need to change here to render mode. And now it depends on which rendering machine you already choose. If it's Eevee or it's cycles, and when it's in my case, I think it's cycles, but let me check. It's Eevee. And yes, you can see something. Let's change to material preview. Here you have more possibilities, and now let's switch to shading. In shading you can change the color, for example. Here I would like to do it in more gray but bluish, something like that. What's more purple, maybe not that much of saturation, maybe this. And yeah, you can do it a little bit metallic, maybe like this. There's the okay, maybe that's all right. And now I will show you what is typical for the engine outlet. It should be some lighting, and this is quite easy. I'm doing it with a emission shader. Okay, so go into edit mode. Oh, in this case I saw a problem. I will push this more, I will scale this. It's still activated. You can see it's outside this outlet, so I scale it more in just to see more in detail. Now it's in here, and this is what I want. And okay, and this face I would like to select, so I change to the face mode. And now I will create a new material. In this case I'm choosing here the plus to get a new slot for a new material. And now I'm creating a new material, and yeah, I can use the principal BSDF and activate here emission, and here the strength can be chosen. And yeah, when I change from edit mode to object mode, you can see what happened. Nothing happened. Why is that? This is the trick, or not the trick, but this is necessary to assign this material. This I will call it light. Light. So light, and now I have to assign this material to this face, and this is quite easy. I'm pressing assigning. So now you can see there is still emission, and I would like to give it a more bluish, something like that. Oh no, of course not this material, but the emission. Maybe like this, and the strength I can change here. And to see it in a better way, Eevee is not that good for, it's more reduced but very fast, so let me switch to cycles. And now we will see, I will put it to GPU, this is more faster. And when I'm now getting to the render mode, I see that's quite cool. And you see, you need some more details. But in the end, this is a kind of spaceship, and to let it shine more cool, I choose, this is the next thing I will do. I will select here the end, the outlet at all, and give it a more transparent, to set it a little bit more transparent. And for that, I'm choosing L. Now that's the whole spaceship, I just want to select the last one here. And now I'm assigning a new, now I'm creating a new material. Okay, new material, and this material should transmit some here, some transmission, and like last time I have to assign this material. Now I'm assigning, and you see it's transparent, but unfortunately I took this phase as well while assigning. No problem. Okay, I did this. Now I have to select this phase here once more in assigning the light. So this is what you get. And maybe this is looking like a little bit like a spaceship. Yeah, if you want to, yeah, I think that's okay for spaceship, and yeah, it's quite easy. And if you need a background for a spaceship for background, you can use this. And if you're interested in, of course, you can model some more. Oh, okay, let me think. I need something. I'm going into edit mode, and here in the front there should happen something. There should be a cockpit or something like that. So I will do cut here, loop cut, maybe here, but I want to do 2 loop cuts. No, that was not correct. I will start again. Loop cut at this position, but I want to do some more, something like that. And I think that's okay. And here for now I'm choosing these. Yeah, I think that's good. Now I'm choosing these for, I should go to solid view so I can see. In the beginning I would do more details here, and I will do an insert. Do this a little bit. No, that's not possible. I will do an extract or scale. Let me see what's looking cool. Maybe something like that, or maybe this, and scaling this a little bit up. So there's something like that. Maybe I make it a little bit smaller. Okay, and here to do something like a cockpit, I'm going here up a little bit. Yeah, that looks quite cool. And here maybe be the cockpit. I'm choosing this plate, and maybe I will take this and assign a new material. In this case I call it glass. And of course you can choose the glass material here, glass shader, the glass BSDF. And of course I have to assign this, and let's have a look how it's looking like in render mode. Render mode is like this, but it's too transparent. I would like to have it here more, a bit rough, though, so that's shining through a little bit. Okay, and this is, of course, you can do you use some materials and put them and assign these materials, but for a quite short, an easy spaceship, this is good. Okay, at the end, I think I should modify, or not to take this one, maybe it's easier, to this direction, a little bit down, now more to the, let me rotate, let's try, so that we are getting more details. I think that's looking quite cool. Maybe this is the income of the air, and here's the outlet. Okay, that's quite cool. And yes, I think it would be nice if I would have a little bit more details here on the surface. So what can I do? I would like to select this bluish metallish, is it possible to say? Just to select these. Okay, this is the material, and select this material. Okay, what can I do to make this a little bit, to give this surface an interesting? Okay, this has to do with the roughness, and it's necessary to do variation on the roughness, and this can be done with the Voronoi texture. The built-in texture here. And here, of course, I take the node wrangler. It's easy. If you haven't installed it, and then choose the principal BSDF. Press Ctrl T, and then you will get this: the texture coordinate, the mapping, and the image texture. In this case, we do not need. And just to see how the Voronoi texture looks like, you can take the color output here to the base color, and yes, you see the structure of the Voronoi. And at the beginning I will do it more smaller, and I would like to have it a little bit softer. Maybe Manhattan may be good, but then the roughness should be, is it the roughness or the randomness? Maybe this. Yeah, this is quite cool to have some plates here, something like that on it. We will see. We will try. I don't want to use the color, I just want to use the roughness, so I'm changing this to roughness for a better projection on this surface. I should use this and not the UV mapping, otherwise I have to do the UV mapping. I'm using generated or object. Yeah, that's quite cool. But now I can change the size, for example. Yeah, that's cool, but no, I don't like it. Now we do in another way around. We are using this smooth Euclidean, I think it's here, smooth, and we are making small, something like dirt on the surface. Maybe it's this, but it has this. To set it back to the default, you can hover over and then press backspace. Then you will get the original default settings. And what I don't like, I don't want that is. Let me change this to object. Yeah, this is what I want. Okay, with object, you get a better projection on your surface, and this is what I want. And now I can. No, that's not what I want. Something like that. It's not the roughness. Let me check. The smoothness is quite good. Maybe this is the scale. Yeah, this is good. Now this could be some dirt, if this depends on the reflection. And in the next video I will show you how you can use this spaceship to do several spaceships without this modding stuff. Okay, so have fun and see you later. Bye.